making a case for and against the top 3 quarterbacks. Let's go good cop, bad cop here.
Okay.
Someone says why the Niners definitely should take a guy, and I'm going to be like, well, actually.
Okay.
So why don't you do it? Why don't we go? I don't know.
We'll start with Mac Jones. We'll start with Mac Jones because he's the least favorite of both of us, and let's get it out of the way. So, all right. So Mac Jones, the reasons to take him is he's the most pro ready. He already runs a pro offense. He's elite.
It was built in Shanahan's image. Sorry, I'm not going.
Right. Yeah. The whole thing. By the way, if you watch them on Saturday, it's right after you watch a 49er game the Sunday previous, you're going to see the same plays. So that's a reason. He throws with anticipation. He has command of the offense. The receivers that are coming out this year says that he's elite as far as his smarts and his ability to run that offense. I mean, why wouldn't you take Mac Jones? He can do everything that Jimmy can do, except for he'll stay healthy and he will anticipate at a much higher level. And he can throw a deep ball.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, let me rebut here. First of all, I could be sold on taking Mac Jones at number 3 if you just had the number 3 pick. Because the way I look at it is everyone loved Tua last year.
Yep.
I mean, all the respected draft analysts were like, Tua could go number 1. Tua's right there with Burrow for me. I love Tua. And now people talk about Mac Jones like he's a second-round prospect. No, he's, in my opinion, better than Tua. If you really watch, Mac Jones has the anticipation. Tua doesn't.
Yep.
So if Tua could go 5th, Jones could go 3rd. If he's being compared to Matt Ryan was a 3rd pick. We saw what Matt Ryan did. It's fine. But the issue here is that they traded 3 firsts and a 3rd. And there is no world, no future, no possibility of Mac Jones ever being worth 3 firsts and a 3rd. I like Mac Jones. I think he does a lot of things well. There's no freaking way he's worth that. He doesn't have that kind of upside. And short of him winning a Super Bowl and being the Niners starting quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years, he's always going to be looked at as a disappointment. Fans are always going to wish they took someone else. And they're going to just nitpick everything he does the way they do already with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. That side of it is way easier. So let me join you real quick.
You did a good job.
Let's be honest. Mac Jones almost didn't even start for Alabama this year. He had to win a quarterback competition to even get the starting job. He is a late 1st round to early 2nd round talent in most worlds. If they don't win the national championship,
retrospect, Tua was as well. Tua was as well.
Right.
Tua was a fugazi.
He was. He absolutely was. So with that said, though, Mac Jones. With that said, you're right. I mean, you hit the nail on the head.
You're going to lose the trade.
You cannot. That cannot be the guy. It can't be the guy.
You're going to lose the trade, Kyle. Yeah. I'm trying to help you out. If you take Kyle Pitts, there's a possibility you won't lose the trade because there's a possibility he goes to the Hall of Fame and is the best tight end of all time.
Yep.
He has that kind of upside. Mac Jones, what is his upside?
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is not worth 3 first-round picks at any point in his career. At no point was he ever worth that. So it's got to be. That's why people on teams around the league are like, no, it's not. It can't be. It's not. It can't be. They know something. It's got to be Justin Fields. Maybe not, but Zach. Anyway, so we'll see. All right, let's move on to the next one.
All right, let's go Trey Lance.
Real quick. Ron says, who has a stronger arm, Jimmy or Mac? They're pretty freaking similar, man. The difference is more like the speed with which it comes out with Mac. He's decisive. It's more like Breeze. 1, 2, 3 out, 1, 2, 3 out, and that's what Jimmy can't do. But it's easy to be decisive when you're playing at Alabama and you're throwing to everyone who's open. I mean, why would you have to think twice? Just let it rip. And White Wizard said Trask a better quarterback than Jones, 70%, 3 years. Yep. Kyle, don't do it, Kyle.
Yeah,
talking to you, Shenny.
You're preaching to the choir here. I love Trask, so you don't have to sell me on that idea.
And it always kills me how people just dismiss him on, like, you'll try to have a discussion and be like, well, actually, if you look at the numbers, Trask is surprisingly good at this. Why? And people be like, nah, he's going to be a career backup. Like, oh, all right, well, you got me. I didn't have a rebuttal for that, and your supporting evidence is so strong. I just can't stop it right there.